Hello friends, welcome to a Valentine's vlog. I picked the most popular romance book of 2024 and decided that I was going to do a vlog for Valentine's Day to see if this book actually lived up to its hype of being that #1 romance book for 2024. Funny story by Emily Henry. Definitely gonna see if this is as good as everyone says it was, because this was highly talked about, highly voted on as being the #1 romance of 2024. We are gonna read this, and you guys are gonna come along on my journey to see if it's actually a funny story. The premise of this book is she's dating somebody, the guy on the cover is dating somebody, they break up, and then their exes get together. So in order to get back at their exes, they end up becoming roommates. And they were roommates. And living together and basically posting misleading photos, basically saying that they're fake dating. So it's a fake dating, fake dating, close proximity. I'm really hoping that this is gonna be funny. Seen a lot of people talk very highly of Emily Henry's work, so really hoping that this is indeed as good as everyone says it is. We will see for ourselves, because that's what this video is about. Seeing if this is actually a top romance book. Anyways, so today is Monday, February 3rd. I may start a little bit of this tonight. I'm not sure. The goal is to get this done in 11 days. Also, what a pretty pink book. Very Valentine's-y, if I do say so myself. I'm gonna read a couple pages real quick, and you're gonna come with me, obviously. Duh. What do you think you were here for? I don't even know what I'm talking about. Just ignore me, guys. Ugh. You know, that's the second time I've had to save you. Valentine's Day, you know, love. Being literally dropped off face of the earth because of my cat. Hello and welcome back to my favorite angle. Anyways, let's get started, shall we? Ooh. It's very rare that you find a book that actually has like titled chapters. I feel like most of the time in a lot of books you get like chapter 1 and chapter 2, but it also has words, so I'm gonna stop talking now. Anyways, I had to move because of my cats. They're just extremely loud and I couldn't think, so I moved to the bedroom. I'm already on like page 3, and it's just so funny, like the cliche way of like the non-main character leads. So Daphne is our main female character, and she is engaged to Peter, and then he has a platonic best friend named Petra. They knew each other in 3rd grade, they grew up together, became best friends, their parents became best friends, and it's just a whole of like, oh yeah, who wouldn't see that coming, right? You know? I feel like it's very hard for, in my point of view, there are some instances where it works, and if it works for you, good. But in most cases, it is very hard for men and women to be friends. It's just impossible. There's always some sort of attraction. The phrase, this, Peter told me, made him and the most gorgeous woman I'd ever met more like cousins than friends. Yeah, oldest line in the book, right there. Never trust a man that says that. That should have told you right there, my dear. I needed a place to sleep. Did I say sleep? I meant weep. Hello friends, please ignore the disarray of my kitchen, but it is the next day. It is Tuesday. I'm about to make dinner, and then we're going to sit down and we're going to read some more. I actually read quite a bit on lunch today, and it's got me giggling. I like the banter that the two main characters have so far. It's a lot of fun. So let's make some dinner and we'll get to it. I've always been more of a few close friends person, and when I meet people who like everyone, are liked by everyone, this alarm goes off in my brain. Like, okay, this person isn't going to stick around, so don't get attached. Searching for a better way to explain. It's fine, unless your fiancé dumps you, and you spent the last year working to befriend his friends, and now you're 33 and trying to remember how to even make friends, but who would ever find herself in that situation? I like that it's definitely relatable in that sense. Like, I feel like this is a very relatable story. And I like that. I like that it's older characters, too. Because I've read quite a few characters, or quite a few books where it's, like, younger characters. And I'm like, that mentality just, I don't know, sometimes it just doesn't hit with me. I don't know. This book makes me just this whole interaction between them, it's so cute. Time frame wise, it's technically been a little over a month. And this girl already has some feelings for this man. We're not even 37 pages in and she's showing interest.
We have to U-turn, that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
Every time to that hospital, every time. Anyway, so I'm smoking a cigarette, she's smoking a cigarette. In the meantime, I had dropped my cigarette and on a napkin and it was on fire. We got fire. Yeah. So I'm like, oh my God. So I get the cigarette, hold it in my mouth, because I only got one hand. I get the fire napkin and I squish it all up. In the meantime, she dropped her cigarette. Then if I didn't drop my cigarette again, only on the floorboard. I got to take my seatbelt off, which is a major thing to get it back on me. Dying laughing because every time it's something like that. Okay.
Hello, my beautiful friends. I feel like it's been a minute since I've updated you. So, let's see. I am currently, like, this book, I'm flying through it. It's so cute. I love the banter between the two because they kind of, like, play off of each other in a way that, like, they're very sarcastic and goofy. I think that works very well for their characters and kind of what's going through it because they're trying to be lighthearted about it. I don't know if this is spoiling anything, but she's like wanting to leave. She's trying to decide if she should leave where she's at because this is where Peter brought her. This is Peter's, hometown and whatnot. And Miles is trying to basically say, hey, you don't have to leave just because you and Miles broke up. Like, you can make this your home. So he's basically kind of like taking her around Michigan. Little details about Michigan that she can come to love. She's making friends, which I think is great. She's becoming as her friend Ashley stated, you're going from a we to an I. Meaning that it's not, oh, we like that place. Oh, we would go there for lunch. Oh, we would do this. It's, oh yeah, I love that place. Oh yeah, I enjoy eating this type of things. I enjoy going here and doing that. And I think that's really helping her out because, like I said, Daphne uprooted her entire life for this man and basically did things with him and not without him. And if she didn't go out and do things besides working, she was at home or with Peter. I think she's definitely growing as a character. This book is good. It's cute. I think I'm really liking, it's not really banter because they're not bantering, they're like sarcastically bouncing things off of each other. It's a nice dress, you look nice. I look like an oversized cannolo. He cocks his head. What's a cannolo? The singular version of cannoli. So you look delicious. I used to fit better. Or my vision's getting better. Or maybe it's just that the longer this cuts off my oxygen, the prettier the hallucination gets. You look beautiful. Even better than an Italian pastry. They bounce off of each other fairly well. That's probably a horrible one to use. They've both gone through the worst of the worst that could possibly happen is their exes getting together. And now they're both having to deal with the kickback from it. So I think they're definitely, I don't want to say trauma bonding because it's not really trauma bonding, but it's that type of bonding. But they're also talking about it in ways that is helping them. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. In my head, it makes sense. So, yeah, now that I'm off on that. Oh, I don't know if I explained this or not, but like last night when you see me do my little montage, I was actually with my grandma. She just recently had shoulder surgery, so I've been staying with her for the night, just to keep up with her. So if you see me in a different setting, it's because I'm at my grandma's. So she said I could tell you guys. She just doesn't want her face on camera because she looks like a mess. That's what she said. But I think she looks cute. Don't give me those eyes. Boo. I feel like I like giving you guys whiplash with like all the different sceneries. Anyways, without, giving you any more whiplash of the sorts, I am on page 340. I have about 44 pages left of this book. We're gonna finish it right now because I feel like I've spent way too much time reading this book. So we're gonna get to reading, we're gonna get to being finished with it, and then I'm gonna give you guys my review of the book. So far I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. I'm having a great time. Reading montage. I feel like I'm gonna use this now. Ashley's Daphne's now very close friend, and she goes, "What in the Satan's ball sack?" I think it'll be fun to have an ugly room for a while. Duke couldn't abide ugliness. Or dogs, she perks up. Maybe I should get a dog. I think you should do exactly what you want to do, I tell her. Let's rob a bank, she says. I think you should get a dog. Right when you're about to cry, they say something so off the wall sarcastic, and then you're like laugh crying, okay? That's my girl. Major character development. This was good. I really enjoyed it. It's very much like when you watch like a rom-com video and you just, happy ending. Great character development by far. Loved the interaction with the characters, the comedic point that Emily Henry wrote in her characters was fantastic. I love that aspect. I like reading a book that makes me giggle, kick my feet a little bit. And that's what this book did. I was kicking my feet. I was giggling. I can see why it was probably like the #1 romance book of 2024. I will admit, I'm not big of a romance girly. Was it a good romance? A good rom-com? By far. This was literally like watching a rom-com movie. That's how I describe it. Very good. Would I recommend this to people? Absolutely. Was it 5 stars? No. Please don't come for me. Like, when I say this is good, this is good, I would give this a 3.75. 3.75, okay? If you want a good rom-com type book that makes you laugh a little bit, that makes you cry a little bit, that makes you root for the freaking characters to get their shit together. If you want good writing, was it something that I'm going to think about and it become my Roman Empire? No. Honestly, I may end up forgetting about it. It just didn't have that, which, I mean, for me, that only comes with, like, fantasy type books, because I love fantasy books. But this was a good read. Very good. If you've not read it, read it. Obviously, don't go based off of my opinion on the book. Create your own opinion. But it was definitely a good Valentine's Day book. Like, this is, if it was Valentine's Day and I was set, like, me and my husband were set to watch, like, a rom-com video, if this was a movie, this would be the movie I'd watch on Valentine's Day. Super good. Would highly recommend. You know my rating on it now, though. So, again, it did take me a little longer than anticipated, but it was mostly due to the fact that I was reading this through the week. And as you guys know, I work a full-time job, but I don't have, like, the full days, like, on the weekend. I do apologize for, like, the jumping around in this video a lot. I'm sure I did that quite a bit. That's the video. That's all I've got. Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoy my content or you enjoy these videos, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be informed of when I post videos. My ideal is to post every Monday for you guys. That's my ideal. So, but yeah, go follow me on Instagram, TikTok. I don't know if I have any other socials, but yeah. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being you. I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Much love to all of you, even if you are not in a relationship. Much love to you singles. Much love to you in partnerships. I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. Remember to treat yourself. But until next time, friends. Bye.